Hello and salutations! My name is John Johnson and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got here to the Gerudo Thieves Fortress thing hideout and saved some carpenters because we're just good people and they needed to be saved because they're stupid, to be perfectly honest with you. But, I mean, we did what we were supposed to do as the heroes, so, you know, we're okay. We're okay. In this episode, we're going to be doing a few things here at Thieves Hideout before heading off to the haunted Wasteland and trying to make our way over to the Spirit Temple, which is the last temple in the game. We are so stupid close to the end of the game. I know I said it last episode as well, but I didn't really get to expand upon it any. But we are, like, stupidly close to the end of the game. Like, you guys have no... You don't even know how close to the end of the game we actually are. It's kind of crazy. Oh god. We have all of 2 heart pieces left to get, I think? No, 3 heart pieces left to get, 2 of which will be in this episode and 1 in the next. Yeah, that's right, we will have every heart piece in the game by the end of next episode. How amazing is that? And as for the Gold Skulltula, we're about to get one right now, and that should be Gold Skulltula number 89 if I remember right. I'll double check after I get it. There you go. Come on, Gold Skulltula. Come into my grasp. Alright, yeah, that should be Gold Skulltula number 89. Yep, which leaves only 11 Gold Skulltulas left. 11 Gold Skulltulas, which is amazing, because it means I'll never have to... Well, I mean, I actually already don't have to make any more cards ever again, like the info cards and all that. I already don't have to actually make any more because of, because I've already made all of them. But still, the fact that I'll never have to, sorry, couldn't remember the Scarecrow song for a second. The fact that I'll never have to make any more for this particular game just makes me happy in the first place. Not that they're like, it's not that I mind doing them that much, but, I mean, there's 100 of them for the Lord's sake. I don't mind doing it for heart pieces because they're only 36 and there's not like 5 in an episode or anything like that, but for Gold Skulltulas, man, it can be kind of a headache sometimes. But anyways, we're opening up this big chest. We could have actually got this from the prison. You can actually hookshot over here from it. That's usually the way I do it, to be perfectly honest with you. But I figured why not, you know, why not script it out into an actual episode. Especially for this episode, because it's going to be kind of a shorter one anyways. There's not a whole lot to do. You got me behind! You thought I forgot, didn't you? The more you collect stupid dimmer and laugh energy. Life on a day. Yeah. Wish you could just still attack these girls. That sounded really bad, I'm sorry. I just sometimes, you know, after all the crap they put us through with the throwing us in the prison and all that crap, sometimes you just want to smack a person. Sometimes. I'm sorry. That was extremely uncalled for and I apologize. Sorry. So now we got the Gold Skulltula and the heart piece. There's actually one more thing we gotta do in this episode. And as you can probably tell by my extreme excitement, it's something I'm looking forward to. This is, without a doubt, one of, if not the hardest minigame in the game. And yes, I am counting the graveyard game. Epona, where the crap did you go? Come on, Epona. Epona, I need you. You are required for this particular minigame. Yes, I am including the grave digging minigame, because with the grave digging minigame, at least you have something to blame for the lack of goodness that is that game. Where are you, Epona? Did you get stuck down here at the bottom somewhere? That has happened before. Epona! Where the crap did you... Really? Why are you trying to eat the wall? Epona... Oh, go... okay. Come on. Yeah. At least with the grave digging minigame, you get to blame the luck on it. You're like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Bad luck, etc., etc. Or you just don't know enough about the game like I apparently did not. But with this game is entirely skill-based. It's actually an archery game, believe it or not. It's over here in this large part of the map we haven't seen yet. And while the first part of it's not that bad, the first part of it where you get a heart piece, you score 1,000 points to give you something good, yeah. So basically, it's point-based. You have to hit the target and try and hit them as close as you can in the center. It's really not super bad at first, but it gets really bad the second time around. Oh god, I'm already off to a fantastic start. Yeah, scoring 1,000 points is not that bad. to get the piece of art, which is the main prize here. And if that's all you're looking for, then you won't scream in agony like I am going to, I'm sure. However, to get the other prize, which is a surprise, I won't say what it is quite yet. It's something good though. To get the other prize, you have to score 1,500 points, which is hard. To be perfectly honest with you. You see, I got 1,000 right off the bat. That's not that bad. Fantastic, you are, true master. I will give this to you. Keep improving yourself. Wonderful. And you'll be hard now. You collect 3 pieces. With another piece, your life energy will be powered up. See, it's gotten to the point where I'm so weird with them that being not weird is in fact weird. That's meta. Alright, so now I don't check blah blah blah. Alright, now I gotta do the hard one. 1,500 points. The prize for it, I think I said this a while ago, is the biggest quiver in the game. Not something that's completely necessary, to be perfectly honest with you, and honestly, not at all worth the trials and tribulations that goes along with this particular game. But, you know, 100%, and we need to do it, and reasons, and just, I'm so not happy with this. I never even got on my practice file. I played for like 45 minutes trying to get it and ended up giving up completely because I was so irritated. So I never even friggin' got it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, see now I'm screwed up because see, now I'm screwed up because I planned to, well, I didn't say I planned, but I expected to take so long with this that it was going to fill out the rest of the episode, so now it's screwing up my script. Oh, but at the same time, I'm super happy I got that so quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy. I'll be darned, you are the ultimate master. You're dang right. I'll give you an item suitable for the master. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it. I will promise you I'll take the best care of this quiver. Best care of this quiver. You upgraded your quiver to the biggest quiver. Now you can carry even more arrows to a maximum of 50. 50 arrows. Okay. So that's good. Although now I gotta friggin' try and fill out the rest of this episode somehow. Well, what I'll probably do is I'll go ahead and get like halfway across the Haunted Wasteland. That did not take near as long as it was supposed to. At all. I figured I was gonna have to do like a failure montage and all that. I'm kind of disappointed it ended up going by that quick. I'm like legit, I had plans, man. I had real plans. And now they're gone. They're gone forever. This is still going to end up being a shorter episode, too, mostly because of that. Alright, so now we're done with that. That's actually pretty much everything we need to do here at the Gerudo Fortress. Let's talk to old chick. Hey, newcomer! Okay, that's all you got to say. Let's climb the ladder and see if we can get him to open up this gate so we can go into the Haunted Wasteland and continue about our merry way. Continue about our merry way. I'm sorry. I'm so excited that my throat ended up bleeding, I think. Hey, rookie! Are you going into the desert? I was planning on it. I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is... You know what? It's not important. I'll go ahead and open the gate for you. I'm still in the habit of skipping text from the Carpenter's last episode. Oopsie-daisy. Oopsie-daisy. Alright. Now they open up the gate for us, we can continue on our merry, merry way. Into the lovely Haunted Wasteland. You do need the lens truth to get all the way through the Haunted Wasteland here. I don't think you necessarily, if you have the path memorized, I'm pretty sure you can actually make it. Also, don't stand still for too long, you will end up sinking. I don't think you necessarily have to have it to make it, period, like if you know the path, but it would take a lot of trial and error to get the path down without at least knowing it beforehand. Basically, what you gotta do is just run towards each of these flags here for a little while, and you can barely see them out in the distance. Oh, wait, what's the sign say? All those recognized adventure desert, please drop by our shop, Garden Merchant. Yeah, we'll show you off because we got a little bit extra time. So I guess you run this way, and there's a guy there. And I kind of don't, yeah. Can we get over there too? No? I don't want to jump because I don't think I can make it. Oh yeah, you can make it. Just barely though. What you got to say, Mr. Carpet Merchant? Welcome! Welcome. See, I don't know if that's a typo or not. I am selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object. Terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. That's horrible. It's bad practice. No, we will not buy it. 200 rubies. It's bomb shoes. We don't need bomb shoes. We got bomb shoes. Change your mind, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, I mean, that wastes a little bit of time. But I guess if you just want it, and it is kind of neat that they put it in there, I guess, more than anything. But it's not necessarily necessary. Bomb shoes are not a super big part of this game. They're neat, and I feel like they could have done a lot more with them, to be honest with you. But they're not. I think they are required in a later part of the game. A bit much, well, I won't say much later, but a later part of the game. Generally speaking, though, not a super useful item. So what you're mainly doing here is just trying to follow these flags here. They can be very hard to see, especially right now because there's a glare on my TV and I can barely even see in front of me. Which, I mean, I guess that's the whole point. Is that a flag? Also, if you stand still for too long, you'll actually sink, so we gotta be really careful about that. Okay, that's the way I came. I'm getting turned around already. Where's the other flag? Okay, there it is. I can just barely see the stuff, man. Just barely see the stuff. Next flag. Where'd it go? Over here. Okay. We're making it. And there we go. See, that's probably the hardest part of the Haunted Wasteland, and really, I mean, it's not that hard. Once you make it about halfway through, we come across this little building right here. And we can fall in. And there's another gold Skulltula, which is cool, I guess. Yeah. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. We know what it means. That should be gold Skulltula number 91. I am actually going to double check. I know I already checked once in this episode, but no, Skulltula number 90. Did I miss one? I did! I missed a Skulltula! Oh, my lord! We will have to go back and get that later on. I will do that in the next episode. I can't believe I missed Skulltula. So that's actually Skulltula number 91. The info card that's going to pop up is actually going to skip one. And we'll go back and get the other one. It's actually in Gerudo Fortress. I got so excited about the Archery game that I completely forgot about it. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Light the friggin' torch. Thank you, Blink. Alright. There it is. And it falls behind you for some reason. You feel like it should fall between the two torches, but whatever reason it doesn't. It's 50 rubies, not super important, but whatever. Alright, that's actually going to be it on this episode. Again, I know it was a really short episode. It was too short. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can keep it that short. What do we got planned for the next episode? You know what? Screw it. This is going to be a long episode, period. It's just going to be a super long episode. That's what it's going to be. Alright, so we're going to continue on through here. Yeah. Come up here on top of the building and talk to this stone there. It talks about Eye of Truth. Basically, we need a guide to go through the desert. In order to do that, we have to follow that Poe there. This is definitely pretty easy. Although, my favorite enemy in all of Zelda actually rears its ugly head here pretty soon. And it makes it considerably less easy. But really, you just gotta follow the ghost. They actually did something reminiscent of this in Twilight Princess, and they've done it in a few other Zelda games, I believe, as well. We just kind of have to follow somebody and keep up with them. I mean, heck, they did it in this game, technically, with the Dompe race, even though it's in a completely different context. Also, levers! Levers! Leave me alone, levers! Oh, I hate levers so very much. I can't stand those guys. Get your stuff, and we're actually gonna be seeing a lot of them here soon. If you want, you can actually, like, constantly cut on your thing on and off if you want to just save magic, but when you have the double magic bar, you really don't need to do that. But I mean, if you have to, if you're going to mention it. We should actually get near the end here. You can kind of see he's leading us around in circles just for the crap of it. I guess we're supposed to be fighting off the levers slowly, but really, I just try and leave the levers alone for the most part, because they're not super dangerous. Just, honestly, they're not super dangerous. Once we get to the double post and we walk through, we are actually all the way through the Haunted Wasteland, and we arrive at the only area of the game we haven't really seen yet, the Desert Collosuss, with frozen crows in the sky. This is definitely a really cool part of the game, just because of how different from the normal fantasy setting it is, comparatively. It's got this kind of Middle Eastern vibe, and even like a giant Buddha vibe with, you know, the giant Colossus and all that. It's just really cool, man. It's just really cool. Alright, the first thing we're going to do when we're here is actually grab the berms and come over here to this giant crack in the wall between the two palm trees here. Bomb's gonna blow up. Didn't make it. Oh, levers! Ugh, levers. So many levers. I really cannot stand levers. I know I've mentioned that before. Alright, so we got Great Fairies Fountain. This is actually not the last Great Fairies Fountain in the game, but it's one of the last ones. Before the last one, as a matter of fact, if I remember right. Same thing as always, we come and play Zelda's Lullaby, and we get something cool. And a disturbing cutscene involving scantily clad polygons. You still bother me to this day. With your draw me like one of your French girls pose and all that. I think I made that joke before, didn't I? Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Welcome, Link, and the Great Fairy Magic! Again. I will give you magic, but take it. I guess I have to. So yeah, I mentioned it before, there are 3 spells. We've already gotten 2. This is the last one. Nayru's Love. It's relatively useful. Like, I can see why it would be useful, but at the same time, it's kind of not at all. It's pretty useful here at the Desert Colossus because we have all the levers. What it actually does is it creates a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with... Yeah. It uses a crap ton of magic whenever you use it, but it lasts a good while, and it basically puts up a shield that makes you invincible. So, obviously, pretty useful, but at the same time, not super useful. It's just one of those, like, I can see what they were going for, and it's certainly useful in certain parts of the game, like right now, because we have all the levers to worry about and all that. But generally speaking, just not super useful. I mean, especially because you get it so late in the game. I think that's another good thing about it that makes it slightly less useful. It just puts up a shield. It actually doesn't keep consuming magic, I don't believe. I think it only uses the big chunk you saw it took out when I first cast it. But it lasts a good while, and you're effectively invincible with it. You can see the levers, even though the animation is hurting. They don't actually hurt me. So I mean, not bad, I guess. But it's just not super useful either. We're actually going to head into the Desert Colossus to see what we can do. The Spirit Temple. Yay. There's literally not crap we can do right now. We have a little hole there, but we can't crawl through it, because adults can't crawl through holes. We have a giant block over there we can't push. So what the crap are we supposed to do? I don't know. Let's leave and go think about it. Go sit in the corner and think to ourselves. Oh, and cutscene. Apparently that's what we need to do. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to, like, try getting there and get lost and just give up and walk out. And then this happens. Oh, hey, Sheik. What's up? How you doing? Past, present, future. Ow! The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port that the ship is in the port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Wow. Yeah. And this is actually the last song in the game. Holy crap! This is kind of weird. We're learning since we ended up making this a kind of longer episode. We're getting not only the last song in the game, we're actually going to be getting the last heart piece in the game as well in this episode, which is amazing! Absolutely amazing. Ow! You're crashing my mood here, man. Don't drag me down. Don't bring me down. Blur. You hear me? You need to go away. You need to leave and never come back. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. Bye. Never see you again, hopefully. You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. Requiem, not Requiem. What am I, Wreck-It Ralph? Yeah, timely joke. Yeah. And then we start walking towards Sheik, and it just kind of disappears. I've already, like, spoiled completely that it's a woman, but how haven't I? Like, that's not even a question anymore, I don't think. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is remember the Song of Light thing. Teleportation of Light, Prelude of Light, that's the word I'm looking for. And, warp on back to different time so we can become kids and actually come back here, because there's a few things we can do here as a kid. What we're supposed to actually do is go through the temple, the first half of the temple as a kid, and the second half as an adult. Which, you know, that's okay, that makes sense. But we're actually going to, just so we can go ahead and tie up a lot of loose ends before starting the next dungeon, we're going to go there as a kid, do a bunch of stuff, then come back as an adult, and then end the episode. And then the beginning of next episode, I will start the episode as a kid at the Spirit Temple. And that's gonna be how it goes. Which, now that I think about it, since I'm combining the 2 episodes I had planned, or 3 episodes I had planned for this recording session and 2 episodes, just this last one being kind of extra long, that means the entire series is only gonna be 37 episodes, which is pretty good for a pretty full-length game like this. Had to remember the song. Do 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 do. There we go. Alright, let me double check my notes, make sure, since I'm way off base here about when to do and what to do, all this stuff. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Sorry. Combining these episodes kind of threw me off a little bit here. Alright. First thing we gotta do is head over here. Yep. 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 Nope. 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 Yep. I freaking hate leaps. I really, really do. I know I mention it every Zelda game, but it's just, they're so annoying. They're just so annoying, my lord. There is a soft soul patch here. We can use the bugs on it, and that's actually, I think, the last time I'll have to use the bugs. Just in case I'm going to catch them again, but I don't believe we'll actually have to use them anymore. But, yo, the bugs. And we get a gold sculpture for doing it, as always. Wait for it. There we go, and this should be gold sculpture number 92. It says 90, or if I paused it, it would say 91, but I'm going to count it as 92, that's when it'll show up on screen, because I'm going to go back and get the other gold sculpture before the end of this episode. It's been kind of a hectic one. Plant the bean here, and this actually, again, I believe should be the last bean we have to plant. What do you want, Navi? I wonder who built the Spirit Temple and for what purpose. That's, you know? Actually a legit question, Navi. Actually a legit question. I'm gonna give that one to you. I have no idea. We should figure that out. Once that's done, normally, if we were doing a normal playthrough, we'd go ahead and play through the first half of the temple. But I'm not going to. I'm actually gonna come back here as an adult. So I'll see you guys actually back at Gerudo's Fortress first off. See you guys in a second. And we are back here at Gerudo Valley. About to go get the gold sculpture that I missed. Also, you'll notice the bridge is repaired now, because all the carpenters are back. Although Epona is still greatly afraid of it for some reason. But still, bridge is fixed, so that's pretty cool. Although I'm a little sad we'll never get to do the epic jump again. Sad face. So what we're going to do is actually head back up to the archery range to get the gold sculpture that I missed. It's actually gold sculpture number 91? No, 90. Yeah, this is actually gold sculpture number 90 that we're about to get. It does have to be night, so actually stop, because it's going to reset us back to where we were. So let's make a night real quick, and then go get that gold sculpture before I warp on back to the Wasteland to finish up. Hopefully you guys don't mind this episode ended up being a little bit longer than it was meant to. It's just one of those rare instances in Let's Playing where, because what I do is I write a script out, and when I say script, I don't mean like what I'm going to say, but like, important events in an episode, like, you know, getting Skulltula's heart pieces, starting a temple, finishing a temple, stuff like that. And I split up. Epona, man, you are just on your A game today. Thank you. I split it up based on how long each thing took in practice time, and then, you know, try and guesstimate the length of my episodes based on that. And there just really wasn't a good place to split it between these 2 episodes I'm combining to make this one kind of longer episode. Hopefully you guys don't mind that it's a longer episode. I mean, I don't think you will. It's just that we're real close to the end of the game here, and also there's the last gold sculpture. So let's go ahead and get down from Epona and get that there thing there. It's just, we're this close to the end of the game, and if I'm going to have that short of an episode, then I might as well just go ahead and combine it with the other one. Because I know, like, the last episode of the game is going to be kind of a long one as well. So, you guys are just going to get a little bit extra content, I guess. Why not? Hopefully you won't mind. I don't think you will. As bad as my upload schedule has been lately, and as unpredictable as it has been, maybe, hopefully, you guys won't mind getting a little bit extra length on your episode. So anyways, now that we're back here at the Desert Collosuss, first thing we're going to do is cast Nayru's Love so we can get our shield from these dadgum levers. Oh, how I hate them so. And then head back on over to where we planted the bean as a kid, because the plant is all grown up and stuff, and we can get some interesting stuff with it. The first thing being a gold sculpture. How are you guys even on stone? That doesn't make any sense. Go away, leaders. This plan actually is really good because it makes it where you don't have to just walk around the friggin' sand and get eaten alive by levers the entire time. First gold sculpture we need to get real quick. Ow! Actually hit me somehow. Not really sure how that works. It's over here on top of the rock. That should be gold sculpture number 93. I am going to double check again since we did screw up earlier. Yes, 93. So we are actually in the right track. Perfect. Now we go back to the bean because we have to get the last heart piece in the game. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. I'm so stupidly excited about this. The last heart piece in the entire game. It's kind of, I always get so excited whenever we get close to the end of an LP. But especially one as I don't want to say time consuming, but that's been going on as long as this one has. You know, 37, I think that's actually the longest project I've ever had. Wait for it. It's actually right. Go ahead and start jumping. No, I jumped too early. Crap. Oh, and the levers, they converged. 37 is actually, I believe, the longest project I've ever had. I think Pokemon would have ended up being longer if it ever finished. Sorry, Jay. I promise I'm gonna finish it eventually. It's on the board. Just not highest priority right now, to be perfectly honest with you. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, so let's get the heart piece. Last heart piece in the game! Hype! You gotta be the high! You've completed the long I will only be able to do that one more time. When we get the heart container for beating the boss of this dungeon, that'll be the last time I get to make crazy voices like that. That's so cool! I'm so happy. Alright, so now we did that. Let's make a knight, first off. Because there is another gold sculpture we need to get, and it has to be nighttime to go get it. So let's go get it, is what I'm trying to say. We could jump down and ride the beam, but with the shield, I'm not particularly worried about it. The levers are annoying, but at least with the shield, they're not actually doing any damage or anything. Although they do get kind of annoying right here, because we need to hook shot this gold Skulltula, but they keep hitting you, and it can be ow, and stuff like that happens with the crows, and the levers, and the bad things, and I hate all, wow! Brilliant planning, Link, my lord, man. You're just the best. Man, this is not going well. Okay, levers, leave me alone, levers. Please leave me alone so I can get this friggin' gold sculpture. Thank you. Yay, and we're frozen in midair. That should be gold sculpture number 94. I will double check that. Yes. Perfect. 94. So our numbers are caught up. Everything's going right. Last thing we need to do in this episode, I think, I'll double check before we end, because I'm paranoid like that, is to get on top of this rock and actually play the Song of Storms. This isn't necessary at all. It's just a neat little thing that I felt like showing off. It's actually a fairy pond. You play Song of Storms in the Oasis, it fills it up with water, and when it actually fills all the way up with water, it spits fairies out. Because reasons, I guess. I don't know. So if you need any fairies, that's really a good place to get it, because it's right real close to the warp point. Pretty cool, pretty cool. That's actually going to be it for this episode. Again, sorry it ended up kind of being a longer episode, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment, tell me what I did right, what I did wrong. Subscribe if you want to see more, and please share with friends. And I will see you next time when we start the Spirit Temple, the last temple in the game. We're getting close, man. We're very close. Very close. See you guys later.